Annyeonghaseyo, Assalamu alaikum, Namaste and Namaskar. Welcome to See You in Korea Korean language learning channel. I'm Majid and I'm on a mission to teach 100,000 people Korean language. Today is the second video of self-introduction series. In the last video, we learned 6 sentences about you. First of all, let's revise what were those sentences. In English, they were like, hello, I'm Majid. I'm from Pakistan. I love BTS. I want to go to Korea and nice to meet you. And in Korean, again, first of all, focus on me, the way I'm pronouncing. So in Korea, it was like, hello was 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Second was I'm Majid, or my name is Majid. We say 저는 Majid입니다. Okay. The third one was I'm from Pakistan. So, or I'm from India, or I'm from Nepal. So you will say 저는 Pakistan. So Pakistan or India or Nepal. In India we say Indo. So 저는 Pakistan 사람입니다. It's very easy, right? So 저는 Indo 사람입니다. 저는 Nepal 사람입니다. The fourth one was I love BTS, which was 저는 BTS 사랑합니다. I love BTS. 저는 BTS or Blackpink or EXO 사랑합니다. Very simple, right? The fifth one was I want to go to Korea, which was 저는 한국에 가고 싶습니다. I want to go to Korea. And the last one was nice to meet you, which was 만나서 반갑습니다. So these were the 6 sentences. In today's lesson, we will learn again 6 more sentences. So first one is I am blah 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 years old. So again, guys, this counting we will learn in the third week, as I showed you in my last video. So we will learn counting in the third week. But first of all, we will say 20 as a general. So I'm 20 years old. So I'm guessing most of you are 20 or something. So we will say, in Korean, we write like, again, we will learn how to write the Korean later on in my 4th week. So 저는 살입니다. So in Roman Korean, we will write it as 저는 is again N-E-U-N, 저는 that is 20. So 저는 입니다 is 입니다. So like I was saying, 입니다, you will learn a lot. It's not the nida name, it's the endings, verb of a Korean sentence. So 저는 20살입니다. Next one is I'm a student. So guys, like I told you in the last video, it's very easy. So when we were saying I'm Majid, 저는 Majid입니다. So when you say I'm a student, 저는 학생입니다. So, or if you're a doctor, 저는 doctor, like 의사입니다. I don't know, whatever you are, you can write that word. So it's very easy for you to make a sentence. So I'm a student in Korean is 저는 학생입니다. Okay, so in Roman we will write it as 학생. So 저는 학생 or 학생. Again, this sound k is kind of in between kaf and gaf, like k and g. So 학생. 저는 학생입니다. 입니다 is. And the last is I want to become a doctor, or I want to become a singer or engineer. I was an engineer. Don't be an engineer. No, it's up to you. So I want to become a doctor. So we'll say in Korean is 저는 의사가 되고 싶습니다. So in Roman it is 저는, and I'm sure now you know how to write 저는 의사 Uisa is the doctor. So UISA, Uisa. Ga is like, we will learn what is ga, na, nan, e. We will learn it later on. But anyways, first of all, just remember Uisa is the doctor, and ga. You can even if you're talking to a Korean and you say Jonan Uisa, deko shapsanida, he or she will understand. But when you write it, it's important to write ga. Uisa ga, they go. So they go and shipsamnida. Let me write it separately for you. Ship some nida. So I want to be a doctor. I want to become a doctor. 저는 의사가 되고 싶습니다. Okay, now the fourth sentence, which is I live in Karachi, Lahore, Chichawatni, Bhavalpur, whatever, or Bombay, Kathmandu, whatever. So in Korean is I live in Karachi. We'll say 저는 Karachi or Lahore, Karachi에 살고 있습니다. Very easy, very simple, guys. You can use this sentence for even for your country to tell someone like you are from Pakistan. So you will say 저는 파키스탄에 살고 있습니다. So it's very easy. But I prefer it whenever you're talking about nationality, like we learned in our last lecture, we were saying 저는 Pakistan 사람입니다. That's why here we will use some other phrase, which is 저는 Karachi에 살고 있습니다. Very easy, right? So in Korean we will write it as 저는 Karachi. It's written as Karachi에 살고 있습니다. So in Roman we will write it as 저는 Karachi. I will write it as the same. Karachi에 살고 있습니다. 저는 Karachi에 살고 있습니다. You can make the sentence as per your own city name and write down in the comment section. The fifth one is I'm learning Korean language. Here is I am in Korean. We will say 저는 한국어. 한국어 means Korean language. The same way Urdu is Urduo. So whenever this is o sound, it means the language. So Yong-o is language. So English is Yong-o. That's for example Japanese is Ilbono. So o is always language. So I'm learning Korean language. 저는 한국어를 배우고 있습니다. Again, 저는 한국어를 배우고 있습니다. So let me write it here. 있습니다. Again, you can write it, this, I honestly don't like the English, Korean English, Roman Korean, to be honest, written it in English style, because it's really difficult, to read. So in your own note paper, whatever you're using, you can write, in Urdu also. For example, I'm learning Korean language, so 저는 한국어를 배우고, so something like that. 저는 한국어를 배우고 있습니다. Yasir. So like it's totally up to you. Just once we will start learning the the alphabets, then it will be easy for you to recognize the sounds. But right now, because we are just trying to memorize, you can write it whatever way you want, because the audience is diverse. That's why I'm using the English style. Otherwise you can write it in in Urdu also. So 저는 한국어를 배우고 있습니다. So 저는 the same, Hanguk, like I told you in the last lesson, Hanguk means Korea. So Hanguk plus O, it will become Hanguk or Korean language. The same way Japan in Korea is Ilbon. So Japanese will become Ilbon no. So 한국어 한국어를 REUL 를 배우고. So we'll say 배우고, and then we will have isam. So 배우고, this one to learn, 있습니다. 저는 한국어를 배우고 있습니다. The sixth one is my hobby is cooking, which is you can write, your hobbies, reading, writing, whatever you are. So we will say J. Now guys, when we were saying I was saying jo, but when we say my, it becomes J. So for example, my pencil is J pencil, my coat is J coat. So my hobby is cooking, so J. 취미는 cooking. Cooking is 요리하다 is the verb, but when we have to write it as a, here it's not used as a verb, here it is used as a noun. So here we will, in order to make a verb as a noun, we will use it 제 취미는 요리하는 것입니다. So my hobby is cooking. 제 취미는 요리, which is the verb, plus 하는 것입니다. So if you are saying your hobby is reading, 제 취미는 reading plus 하는 것입니다. Your hobby is playing, playing cricket. Your 제 취미는 blah blah blah, like cricket play plus 하는 것입니다. So whatever the verb is, that verb plus we will say 하는 것입니다. So if it's cooking, we will say 요리. So guys, it's very easy, very simple for you guys. Roman, we will write it as J. So J is my 취미. 취미 is hobby. 는 transitive word. 요리 plus, so 요리 is this cooking, plus 하는 것 plus when it is combined with 있습니다, we will say 것입니다. It becomes S sound. We will learn it later on. So for now you can say 것입니다. Basically this sound is T, got, but when we will mix it, join it with imnida, it will become S. Kinda language rules, but we will learn it later on. So 제 취미는 요리하는 것입니다. 제 취미는 공부하는 것입니다. So 제 취미는, like whatever it is, you can write it here, and teaching 하는 거. So 제 취미는 가르쳐 주는 것입니다. So something like that. So blah 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 plus 하는 것입니다. So guys, these are the again 4, 5 and 6 sentences. First one is I live in Karachi. 저는 Karachi에 살고 있습니다. The second one is fifth one is I'm learning Korean language. 저는 한국어를 배우고 있습니다. And the sixth one is my hobby is cooking, which is 제 취미는 요리하는 것입니다. So guys, today we again learned 6 sentences. Make sure to practice all of these sentences, and if you have any questions, don't forget to leave a comment with that question, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Inshallah, I'll see you in the next video, and in the next video we will again learn 5 more introduction sentences. So that will wrap up our introduction part, and next we will move on to 5 daily life sentences part, and then we will again go to counting, name, like how you say counting and month and days of weeks, everything that will be in the third series. Anyways, thank you so much guys for watching this video. Jazakallah, take care, जहाँ पे भी हमेशा खुश रहें, be healthy, be safe, remember in your prayers, and Allah Hafiz. Bye.